2021.
As we are recording this, it is the 13th, and all hell has already broken loose in the United States of America.
Yeah, Emperor Donald is now the Senate has now overturned his power.
And now we're waiting on all of his flunkies to overthrow the government.
First president to be impeached twice.
Mario's losing his shit right now. Impeached twice.
Ha!
Ha!
Ha ha ha.
Yuck, yuck. That's a hint to future episodes.
Yeah, that's true. Trump, this is 2021. We have not heard the last Trump.
No.
RIP to Parler 2020-2021.
Good old mind space.
Right? Oh, mind space?
Mind space.
Yeah, that's... Oh,
so,
man.
What are some predictions you have for
We
this
gonna
year?
get $2,000 stimulus checks.
I hope so.
That's a prediction.
Okay, that's a prediction?
Hell yeah, that's a prediction.
Yeah. I'm hopeful that they'll get that done.
You're gonna get...
As long as it's under the same pretense of, like, it's not going to hurt us come tax season, which the last one was, so...
And then get that. This is not the end of the white republic.
No.
That's how I'm going to refer to them. I don't care. Y'all can call them QAnon. You can call them Trump supporters. You can call them conservatives. You can call them even. You can call them even the. What was the other ones? There was the same Antifa. You can call them whatever you want. The white Senate.
The white Senate.
The white. What did I say first?
QAnon.
No. What did I call it? The white what?
White Republic.
The White Republic, yes.
Yeah.
This is the White Republic. You're not going to see the end of the White Republic.
No. They're just going to go on the message boards and get more dumb.
No, not that. Not that. No, they already showed in 2021, they'll take it.
They'll take it.
They'll take it right there. I think this is, we're going to see a lot more on countries and what they're going to reflect on to them. Like how everybody predicted with Trump, this is the year where now for Biden has to undo a lot of things of how countries are now going to react towards America.
Yeah.
This is going to be a big thing. We're going to see a lot of that. I'm trying to think of like crazy big predictions. Trump, Kanye, Elon, Bezos, and Gates are going to shoot up more in money. They're billionaires, but they're going to a lot more rise. Elon may drop further.
I don't know. Elon's like, his money's growing constantly.
Here's also I'll predict, and hold me to this, and let's see.
Okay.
This year is the starting year of the end of Facebook being the top social media. This is the drop.
That is an interesting prediction.
This is the year. I think that's probably my biggest one. Right, like we're about to see the really big drop. Bitcoin will jump exponentially. Everybody know, but not only Bitcoin, a lot of other stuff. Like I said, we're going to see a lot of reflective of a lot of other like things. Like America's gonna like slope downhill, but will rise up socially. Like socially in the social stigma, a lot of people will have to give and take and learn more.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, this is the end era for Facebook. This is the starting end era.
Mm-hmm.
That's my big one.
Okay. That's good predictions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to make a prediction that the COVID vaccine is not going to be that effective.
Is that really a prediction?
I mean, it can be considered one.
Who thinks the COVID vaccine is going to save the world? Nobody thinks that.
No, like a lot of people think that it's going to like curb it to the point like we have the flu curve.
We already have a second strain.
I know, that's why.
And it's in 3 major states and it's about to reach a second major state.
There's a third strain that's different from the second strain.
Where?
Japan.
Oh, is that why they're on lockdown?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, some rice will take care of that one. But don't get rid of comedy. Don't get rid of comedy.
That's why I think that, because like if the proteins on the viral body are any different, then whatever vaccine we're sending right now is not going to be effective against the new ones, because it's very specific to that.
I'm trying to think of a big one. Kanye's gonna wild out. We're gonna hear about Kim Kardashian. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of like something really just crazy and wild, but everything kind of goes with the same trend. Even with a pandemic, it goes the same trend. This will be the last year of the pandemic. Like maybe it'll go to 2022, but this is pretty much.
Unless it just keeps mutating over and over and over again, and then it'll just be one thing right after another.
That would be kind of crazy if it does that, and America's stigma would be more against us, and we just more ignore it, or we now finally like assimilate with every other country.
Yeah, I think we'll probably ignore it if it happens.
Yeah, I think
that's because like it doesn't matter what leadership says. People are going to do what they want to do, and Americans are assholes.
Mm-hmm.
So they're gonna
like
do what they
we
do.
watched a Japanese event. They did not make no audible noise.
Yeah.
Like the agreement of a country. You know,
Japan has that going on. We've talked about it on the show before. Like they have that going on, anyways.
Yeah.
Like they're committed to being kind to each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
and it's crazy. People can argue over Jesus and stab each other in the face. It's kind of crazy to me that can happen. And if you don't know the area we're in, that literally happened. People they stabbed over an argument about Jesus. Who was for and against it? I don't know, but I don't. What?
I don't know. I think if you stab somebody, you have a gross misunderstanding of Jesus of Nazareth as a
Stabbing for Jesus.
Stabbing for Jesus.
Stabbing for Jesus.
Spear of Destiny. Ah.
I don't know if you looked at that post, but somebody said on there, and it was just like he was called to prison ministry.
Like the guy that got arrested.
Yeah, that's what. No, it was a joke. So like he was called to prison ministry.
Okay, it's a joke.
It's a joke. Good. Oh, you thought like he's like
holy shit. Say somebody's fucking aunt got on Facebook and said that shit, didn't they?
The fact that you questioned it, like you thought that was real, that says a lot about the society.
Bitch, you know where we're at.
I mean, that's true.
You know what area this is.
That's very true. What else to say? I think, I don't know. Biden and Kamala Harris have a lot of weight on their shoulders. Mm-hmm. And I think it's more so than what Obama and Biden had.
Yeah.
Because it's weird to say, but like the American people are more woke now. Mm-hmm. Right? Like news is so much more frequent, and any like little news source, if you post something slightly could be like edgy, you can blow up and everybody will share it and read into it.
Yeah.
And it can become a stigma.
I mean, this is the closest, like, people can holler censorship or whatever they want, but this is the closest we've ever had to, like, absolute free communication.
Yeah. I also, like, but you can't ignore, like, in 2021, we're going to see a lot more people fight against censorship.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, like, people need to understand about when it comes to censorship is the fact of Christians have been censoring gays and blacks for the longest.
Yes.
Now, the white republic is now getting censored.
Yeah.
But this has been going on. So I don't personally sign off on the censorship thing because it's always been a thing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that people should be censored, but I kind of get it. Mm-hmm. I kind of understand where these platforms are coming from.
But it's been abuse about it.
But like, conservatives share so much fake shit. It's so much.
Liberals do too.
Like I saw really common sense people sharing some article from some weird page like Money and Health Monthly, and it was saying that the COVID vaccine caused sterilization in women. And like, so I did some research. I looked up data. Like, what's the data? There's none.
There's nothing about it.
There's nothing about it. There's 0 pieces of data of it happening in the real world.
But see, I don't, and this is where we need to. But it's like it's been things about that, right?
Yeah.
Like remember, for me as a kid, growing up, I was literally told and shown or whatever else, and was like, gay men create AIDS.
Yeah.
Through anal penetration. That's a lie. That's not true.
No.
But I was told this, right? Mm-hmm. I didn't know until I finally I matured up, and I was like, oh, this is dumb. How I'm offended that, realizing I was like, I was told this at 10 years old, and I was offended that I was that dumb, right?
Yeah.
Knowing that you're 10, of course you didn't know any better. Like, no, I should have had more common sense. And I think this is where more people, next generation, younger people, are going to have more common sense, more critical thinking. Because, like, I talk to younger people, like, your cousin, when that one time she was talking, I was like, wow, she knows these things. This is not things like a 16-year-old would know, 14-year-old would know. Like, these are because of TikTok and stuff like that. They have so much, the influx of information hits them faster than us, right?
Yeah, but they still, like, you know, obviously you pick what you believe and don't believe, and amongst all that information.
Partly why I think the end of Facebook is because Facebook puts you in a bubble.
Yeah.
Other social medias typically don't.
Mm-hmm. You know? Oh, no, man. Twitter doesn't have to try to, because Twitter is just, like, so left-leaning just by its user base, you know?
Twitter, okay, but, like, Parler was the only right-leaning.
Yes.
Right? Like, I can't think, if, in the comments, if you know any right-leaning social accounts other than, like, Parler and Craigslist is coming, so Craigslist.
Or a courthouse in Germany in the 30s.
Yeah, or Grindr. If you know anything that's not, like, you know, that's not filled with a lot of right-wing people. Yeah, I said Grindr because, come on, man. You know how many times hearing about a politician that's gay secretly? We're all on that.
We know all of you homophobic people actually want to fuck dudes, and that's why you feel so strongly about it.
Screams and pins. Screams and pins. Yeah, like, what's actually, like a right-leaning social site? Because all of them are left-leaning. That's the thing. Like, you know, science was on the left side, right?
Well, here's the thing. Is like there is a vast difference between what we are calling conservative broadly and what conservative actually is. Like, this modern conservatism is not what traditionally conservatism is. Mm-hmm. Conservatism has more to do with, like, how you structure finances and things like that. That's conserving. It's that's in the word. But, like, now it's just taken on this model of, like, the Trump supporter that doesn't like gay or black people, and if you're not a Christian.
It molded in that since Reagan.
Yeah.
Right? Like, the whole, like, it molded really, since Reagan, really molded in that because people were like, no, we got to be against abortion, we got to be against that, we got to be this. Yeah. You know, and I think we're going to get more, people will be more accepting because it's just kind of like, you know.
So I just don't want to pigeonhole everyone because, like, I've got conservative friends that aren't that way. They're just more traditionally conservative. You know?
And that's also something.
Yeah.
Being a Trump supporter and being a conservative are drastically two different things.
Yes. Being a Trump supporter is literally worship of a man. I don't care what you say your politics are. You worship a person. And
people are like, no, it's not worship of a man. And then they'll compare Obama or whatever else. And it's like, you got to see, like, the difference, right? Like for Trump and going forward with Trump, can't even deny this. Trump has ridiculed a mentally disabled man, ridiculed women, said this is guy talking about grabbing vaginas, and
he was bragging about sexually assaulting people. That's what that was.
And being upheld as this just great ideal person.
And the Christians got behind him, and it's so funny.
Right? Yeah. So they're getting behind him when, like, all the evidence is, like, there, right?
He is, if there was such a thing as an antichrist, as is listed in the Bible, he would be pretty close to it. He is the opposite.
Trump is literally everything a conservative said about Obama.
Yeah.
Like, all the mean, harsh, terrible things they wanted Obama to be, Trump is that embodied.
Yeah.
He acts it. And everything they think they say about Trump is actually what Obama was. Well-spoken, caring, quiet to himself. And I'm not trying to say Obama's perfect or, like, up there, but, like, Obama didn't really just drag anybody.
No. And here's a good point that you just, like, inspired me to, right? Mm-hmm. Another major difference between, like, a typical voter and a Trumpite, right? Most of us, if we get behind a politician, we would not be so heavily influenced by the person that anything they said was the law to us. Like, I do not believe that Obama could say, we're overthrowing the government, everyone meets up outside the Capitol building, and, like, everyone be like, nah, I don't think so. But Trump says it.
Yeah.
Or his followers say it. He doesn't even have to directly say it.
He was an instigator.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Obama didn't instigate black people other than if he didn't instigate black people to do anything other than be more incorporate. Yeah. Be more involved in the system.
Yeah.
Right? He wanted black people to assimilate more into the American system.
Because, like, I could tell you, it would never happen. Ever. But if a libertarian candidate got into office, I would still evaluate the job they did harshly.
I think, and this is, like I said, like, going forward in this prediction, I think I'm going to predict it, but I want it is, people are going to, like, Biden's going to have one of the hardest times as president.
Oh, sure.
Because every time he does something, people are going to hold it over. So he has to not, for these 4 years, not care about what the American people want and have to make decisions on what's best for the people.
You know what would make his presidency a lot easier?
What?
All things considered, if another major country attacked us directly.
Yeah, also prediction, we'll probably be in a war at the end of the year.
Probably. There's a lot of tension that's been just kind of like everyone's been ignoring because of all the shit we've been dealing with.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of tension there. But no, that would probably make his presidency easier because like right now everyone's all divided and they're like at each other. But that would be one of those things that was like, okay, they're fucking with us now, so now we got to be friends.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's true. I think that's a.
And domestic sales and manufacturing go through the roof during wartime. Just saying.
Yeah, I mean he's a career politician.
Huge increase in jobs.
Let's see. I'm trying to think. Prediction. I can't even say I think rap, music is going to be better because in rap, I really thought 2020 rap was trash. I don't see nothing about rap being good in 2020. There is no artist that I think is going to like come out with this fire.
There's some bands.
Drake has a Loverboy album, and I think it's trash. I think it's going to be trash. No. So
like how long can you stay relevant on the front like that though,
Yeah, this album will have everybody saying Drake fell off.
Yeah.
That's the prediction.
Yeah.
This is it. It'd be great if Drake came out with an album where I'm like, yo, this slaps, and he gets back on top. I'd be like, yo, this man is
the GOAT.
No, he's not in the GOAT, bro. They're behind him. The system is behind him. They need Drake, and I'm gonna be offended.
There's some bands putting out good music, like as far as like rock and like other genres.
Who cares? Like 10,000 y'all listen to that. We talking about the millions where music matters.
I'm just trying to think of like you were talking about music's projection.
Yeah, but you're talking. You know what? I can name great albums for a person that 50 people listen to, right? Like I can name albums like that, but we're talking about major.
The point I was getting to was like I don't think that side is going to be back to normal either until people can tour. I just don't think it's possible.
Well, music in general, like. The real prediction is 2022 is when everything. I mean, don't get me wrong. America's going to try. We're going to see some massive. We tried and we failed. In 2021 from Americans. Numbers are rising.
Man, I haven't noticed until now, but I look like I should have been in that fucking raid on the Capitol right now.
Yeah, you definitely.
Beard in the hair.
Yeah, right. And you always talking about Viking stuff too. Like, you fit right in, bro.
No Nazis in Valhalla though.
Huh?
No Nazis in Valhalla though.
You want to say you want to believe that? Man. The movie industry is going to change. If you haven't noticed, that's an easy prediction. Movie industry is literally changing.
Yeah, I think you're going to see a lot of people's
streaming,
like local theaters close their doors for good.
I think theater is going to become one of them things like a very rare special thing.
Like people have to rent out the whole ass theater.
Like they'll probably up the prices and have fewer theaters now that like it makes date nights more special.
Yeah,
going there,
which is a bummer though because I love the movies.
Oh no, I love going to the movies. I do,
especially some of the places down in DFW because like you'll have like draft houses and shit. And you can drink while you're watching the movie and stuff. That's fun.
Draft house was getting hit hard. Actually, through this, like I love going to the movies. I love there's certain movies I'm a big Disney fan because Disney clearly makes the best movies. Mm-hmm. Everybody knows it. Just any certain really good movies. So I think this is where we're gonna see the rise of that. I don't know. To me, I feel like every prediction is very easy to see after this first week. Trump set the tone, right? We're gonna hear. Probably, I'm going to throw out one. Trump is going to have the biggest interview in the history. I don't know with who. The biggest interview.
After he's out of the office, someone's going to hit him up and he's going to be able to speak freely.
I just hope Trump grows a beard, cuts his hair, and just looks different. Maybe even sport a scar. Yeah. And just totally you're just
buzz his head and grow a big ass beard.
Mm-hmm. And just talk, just be so real,
Real life supervillain.
Yeah, just come out there.
Y'all thought he was a villain before. This is the real deal.
The real deal. Trump's getting impeached. It's no doubt in my mind. This is going through.
Oh yeah, because even the Republicans are pissed off at him. So it'll go through.
This one's going through. Yeah. Mitch McConnell, Turtle Man. He has no power.
Son of a bitch.
He has no power. We're gonna get $2,000 checks. I don't know.
I feel like we're gonna see some kind of legislation, if not this year, within Biden's term, rather, to push for higher taxes on people who own gasoline vehicles.
I don't know.
California's
It's a crazy one.
worked on something similar to that. They haven't.
California always be doing that shit.
Yeah, I know, but I think that's the general direction of things. They haven't. I don't think they've like taxed people quite yet, but they've pretty much said that by like X year, every car on the road is going to be electric. So they're going to like stop selling gas powered vehicles there.
Wow. Everybody has to be?
Yeah.
California a weird state, bro.
Yeah.
No wonder people go to Texas.
I don't have a single interest in visiting, except for to go to Northern California, because it's supposed to be just real pretty and mountainous. But
everything in California is pretty. Let me be real with you.
Just
Lower California, every California area is pretty. California is just pretty. I've been all through there, bro. It's pretty.
Nah, if it ain't mountains, I don't really.
Other than New York. New York is trash. New York is dirty. It's not disgusting.
I've only been to upstate New York, so.
Yeah. Once you hit the core, New York City. It's
not interested to go
disgusting.
there either. I'm not really a city guy. Like, I don't care to go visit cities.
What a prediction. I don't know. We're gonna be able to travel.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I think they're gonna like travel outside the country. Gonna be still hard. If not harder.
I don't know if you've read anything about this, but they're looking at the possibilities of introducing like adding to your passport whether or not you've had the COVID vaccine, and if you've had it, you can travel.
Have you ever traveled outside the country? Mm-hmm. So it wasn't like to that degree, but like when you going to out of country, I've did it where like, hey, you should get these shots. Yeah. Right, like over here.
And with COVID, they're gonna be real.
And the doctor and stuff like that, like tell you like take this medicine, and when you come back, you take this medicine and stuff like that. So, they'll probably be harder on it, but that's nothing different than what I've done before traveling before. Yeah. Like I've had a passport before.
But you know the conservatives are going nuts about this shit.
Yeah, because they've never been anywhere outside of Arkansas. Oh, my bad. They've been to the Capitol, right?
They've been to the Capitol.
Yeah. Correction. Y'all have been to the Capitol back, right?
Man, they were fucking sending pictures home with that shit. I'm actually outside of Texas.
That realtor, like, this is the funnest I ever had. Like, wow.
Yeah, they were all treating it like a huge joke, and now they got felonies.
Man, honestly, I can see why. You got to impeach Trump, because you know how much of a boss move Trump be like. Everybody that stormed the Capitol, I'm partying, because he has their power.
But you know what it was an admission of. Mm-hmm. Realistically, is that they understand on some base level the racial differences in how America treats people. Because if you watch the shit from the summer, there was not that like party vibe. Everyone was like nervous, but they were being brave when they were. Well,
the city was on fire.
Yeah, you didn't see
That's what people try to argue. Like, I saw people doing that dumb thing. Like, this is what DC was during the BLM thing. Yes, because they fought back. Here's selfies with the police officers letting them in. Yeah. The Navy was blocked. The National Guard was blocked.
It's the difference in attitude, right? Because they like had this jovial, like, nothing bad's gonna happen to us. We're gonna do whatever we want type vibe. Because they know they're gonna be perceived differently. You know.
Except for that man, apparently, I don't know if it's true or not, but he tasered himself in the balls and died.
Oh, sweet justice.
And then that woman that got shot, say her name. I don't think I will.
I don't think I will.
Who? Everybody's like, she deserved, and like, no. She stepped to Secret Service. Yeah. That guy, probably ex-Navy SEAL, and he was like, I don't care. Blow! One shot.
Oh, this bitch ain't really gonna step up. I hope this bitch steps up. I hope she does.
He's probably like, ma'am.
I haven't shot anybody in 6 years.
Ma'am. He probably would have big grin, like, ma'am.
I will shoot you in your fucking throat.
Stand back. I will fucking shoot you. We're gonna blow. Felt good. Everybody looking at us like, yeah.
Why don't women listen?
Why don't they listen? Did you see the one with the black security guard and he like ran and somebody broke through the window and he like pepper sprayed behind his back?
Yeah.
I was like, yo, are you also ex-Navy SEAL? That was some wild shit. He like sprayed. I was like, yo.
I imagine a good military career would probably look good if you were going for a job like that. Yeah.
I was crazy. Like what? 6 people in total were killed?
Yeah. And 2 of them were the police. 2 of them were Capitol Police.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And it's like...
One of them...
Somebody got trampled.
Keep in mind, this is the Back the Blue crowd.
Yeah.
But one of them beat a Capitol Police officer to death with a fucking fire extinguisher. Like, blunt force trauma to the head beat him to death.
So does blue lives not matter?
No. It was never about that. You know it wasn't. You know what it was about.
Yeah, I knew. It's that, man. Whew. Church cow is rowdy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
They are.
They love Trump. Are they going to still pray for Biden?
No. They're going to celebrate every time he fucks up, just like we did with Trump.
I mean, everybody was doing. I wasn't doing that when Trump won. Like Trump was like, "Yo, man, on point." Which is funny. He tried to ban TikTok. TikTok banned him. I was like, the irony.
Yeah.
The fucking irony, man.
I like Pornhub made an announcement on Twitter. They're like, Donald Trump is hereby banned from our platform, and I was like, yes.
It's like, damn, Trump, your premium account been suspended.
Yeah.
Big. Like I was just like, oh. Like, what does Trump do now?
I bet if he had a premium Pornhub account, he was looking up like Ivanka Trump cosplay actors.
I don't know, man. He looks like he gets real tired. He probably like looks up other stuff. I think he's into like Kim Kardashian, bro.
You think so?
Yeah, I think he's totally
the model types.
Because if you like look at it, his taste has evolved with the times. He was all like big boobs, really white skin. He kind of went to tan. Now I think he's on that type of stuff.
Yeah.
I think Trump. I'm gonna go to prediction. I think Trump's gonna have his own social media account.
Like a app or website.
Trump book.
Trump book.
It's like Parler, but cooler.
With no censorship. Come be a Nazi here.
Yeah, right. You want a hard R? Go ahead. Hard R to your heart's content.
Correct. But you're right. It's kind of hard to make predictions whenever everything's already kind of like...
He set the pace, bro.
Everything's already kind of clusterfucked.
Like, we would have did this in the beginning, and somebody would have said, like, yeah, I think white people are about to wild out. Which I kept saying. I did keep saying that, dude.
Yeah.
And y'all didn't take me serious. Like, I kept sharing it. Like, yo. And y'all were like, Jesse, okay.
There was this part of me that hoped that the Trump base would be about their words, and I knew better, but
I kept like showing y'all like, bro, it's not letting up,
because all of them were giving everyone shit during the riots this summer. They were like, don't these people have jobs? If Trump loses, we won't riot. And then they fucking did it, so
that's because Trump didn't lose.
Oh yeah, so it's stolen, quote unquote.
He won. One thing I couldn't predict, I didn't think Trump was gonna I thought he was gonna be like, yo, I lost. I thought he was gonna cave in. Man stayed with it.
Mm-hmm. No, he
doubled down.
He knows how to work the crowd because he's a performer.
That's true. He is a performer.
He was a television star. Mm-hmm. He was on wrestling. Like, that man's a performer. He knows how to rope him in.
Trying to think. Big prediction. The Rock is gonna do something very huge. There you go. The Rock. Going with The Rock.
That's a pretty safe bet because he's always up to some weird shit.
He's always upping everything. Mm-hmm. The Rock's gonna have some huge announcement. He's gonna do something very big. Giselle Maxwell will not be living this year. Now, how she dies, who's to say?
I just want to know where we're at with that. It just disappeared.
I keep sharing stuff.
I mute the fucking chat, bro.
One of the big like fashion icons she outed. He's getting under arrest. Yeah, she outed some names. Yeah, she outed some fashion icons. Well, that's the easiest way to I think go about it. I out some fashion icons. They're all like that.
But protect.
Yeah, because
people.
Yeah, you out the fashion icons. You don't out a politician yet. Mm-hmm. I think I'm hoping somebody's gonna bring up the whole term limits.
Yeah, that would be nice if we could introduce term
Which
limits.
is funny. The first politician I saw actually push forth on that is Cruz. And I don't think we're going to have Cruz for much longer.
No. I mean, he can go somewhere. I don't give a fuck about that dude.
I mean, he's the only one still staying there with Trump.
Because he's a sack of shit.
Just call Cruz's wife ugly. He'll do whatever you say.
Yeah. Shared something to that effect.
That's so funny to me.
Yeah.
The man called your wife ugly, bro. Cruz, you should have fought this man. And he claims to be the most libertarian out of the Republican Party. He claims it.
That's incorrect.
He claims it.
He's voted for way too much government oversight and regulation.
He says he doesn't.
Case.
He actually says he didn't.
I don't care what he says. His voting record is something different.
He was mad when they made the age of smoking 18 that he made a video about it. It was weird. Like, he made a joke video about being upset about the age of 18 being smoking. Oh, no, age 21. Yeah, he made a joke about it on a video.
I don't know.
I don't know. The pace has been set. Black people are going to be wilding. Which black person? Kanye's a big name. Killer Mike potentially is going to rise up in a lot of money. I'll say that. Killer Mike.
That's a pretty safe bet. He's on his way up anyways.
I'll throw this one out. Mitch McConnell, Bernie Sanders, or Joe Biden will be very sick or pass of old age this year.
I was just about to ask you to make some predictions as far as, like, what big names do you think will pass away this year?
One of those three. Oh, man, famous people? I don't want to... let me think of a famous person that, I don't like. I don't want to put no... Jeez, I'll be so scared. I don't... Man... Who don't... I'm trying to think, what celebrity I don't like is going to like...
What wrestler do you think is going to die this year?
I don't... I like... Ryback. Yeah. Y'all remember him? Ryback?
Unfortunately, he just went vegan, and he has a lot of muscle that his body can eat on, so I think that'll be a little while.
Oh, man. Did he really?
Yeah.
No. Because now the vegans are going to use him.
Oh, yeah.
That means he's going to be championed again.
Even though he built his body with meat and steroids, he's going to say, see what veganism can do.
But isn't that how all of them do it? Not one person starts off vegan and builds it up.
No, because it's not possible.
Oh, my God.
It's not fucking possible.
Maybe I should be vegan. Then I'll lose all this weight.
I mean, if you do it right, you can definitely lose a lot of weight, but it's not an ideal way to do that because you're literally starving your body of nutrition to do it.
Oh, oof. More news will come out about how veganism isn't that great.
Yeah, I hope so.
I think that's more stuff will be like how it hurts agriculture.
But I have very little faith in that just because health news changes so slowly, right? Mm-hmm. And I saw it when I was in school because we've been on this whole high carb, low fat diet shit since the 80s. They rolled that out in the 80s and everyone got fat and sick, as you would expect. Mm-hmm. And they're still teaching that shit. Yeah, they're still teaching low fat is the answer to almost every nutrition question.
You know, raspberries and strawberries aren't fruit.
Berries.
They're not. I mean, they're fruit. They're not berries. Raspberries and strawberries aren't berries. That's what I meant to say. Beans are berries. Tomatoes. That's a berry. Mm-hmm. Peas. I
knew about tomatoes.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, strawberries and raspberries aren't
I'm a skank for some fucking berries, bro. Give me some blackberries.
That's how bad the education system is. They don't even know to tell us what a berry is.
That's not an important piece of information to me, though. I don't care.
Well, what's a berry?
Yeah.
And what's not a berry?
Does it have fructose and fiber in it? Who cares?
I've made some drastic changes. I know personally for me, I don't know. Let's see if I can get jacked, and then I can post thoughty pictures.
Yeah, you gotta stick with it this year, and we'll compare this video to.
I'm about a month in. I'm about a month in, and man, I've changed so much. If I have sweetener, it's stevia. I intermittent fast right now. I mainly eat meat. I say I only eat meat. There is very few, but I don't even think I hit past 10 carbs. Honestly, it'd be oh, there's a little bit, nothing crazy. I look up everything I eat. Like I said, I drink coffee, but stevia is in all my stuff. So I drink my coffee practically black, creamer, stevia. What else? Working out more. Starting with daily stretching. That's a big thing. Everybody should daily stretch. Trying to lift more and everything. Let's see where it goes. Let's see if I can get some abs. Let's see. I can like next year. I'll just be in underwear posting thoughty pictures, bro.
Yeah,
And
I think
just
that's
be
a
a
goal
thought.
that we both should have. Let's see how in shape we can get.
I just want to be a thought. You know, I just want to be I want to be an Instagram thought and just post shirtless pics. I mean,
shirtless pics all the time.
I mean, I don't even care. Like being fat, I'll post not, but like I want to be like a thought. Like I'd be like, damn, this nigga really full though. Like, yeah, bro.
Underwear
you see
model.
that? Underwear model, bro. Just right there, underwear model. You see the bulge, you see the big tongue. Like, yeah, you like that, girl. Like, I want to be the thought, bro. This is 2021, bro. The year of the thoughts, bro.
The year of the thought.
The year of the thoughts. That's my prediction, bro. I'll be a thought, right out there. They were like, yeah, right. I just want to be. I just want a bunch of likes and just thirst. I want the thirst, bro. All right, and I'm doing it for free. No OnlyFans, bro. I'm doing it for free for y'all. I just want to
just sacrificing for the people
out there, right? Y'all ain't not even charging you anything. That's what the prediction. I'm trying this health kick, but honestly, I don't care. It's super. So like, I'm not trying to be here for a long time. Mm-hmm. You know, that's a bonus.
Well, it's not a guarantee either way. Like we were talking about in there, like longevity is not guaranteed, but I would like to, as long as I'm here, just be functional and able to do the shit I want to do. Yeah, that's the whole thing.
If I at the end of the year, I look like Fat Rusev, I'm signing up for wrestling. If I look like Fat Rusev, like
tell you what,
not that Rusev, because Miro now is, if you know the wrestler Miro is giant right now.
Yeah.
Him in his fat stage. If I look like him, like you see the arm, like dang, you getting kind of swole. Yeah, I'll instantly sign up.
If you get to a place where you're comfortable and you want to start wrestling, I will help you pay for your first set of ring gear.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't even like. I always think about that. Like, what would be my ring gear? That depends on how big my belly is. Yeah. I think that determines a lot. Like, do I got to wear a singlet and then a shirt, be Kevin Owens, or do I look like a fool like Keith Lee? I love Keith Lee, by the way. That outfit ain't doing it for me. You know, do I wear pants? But then if I don't wear pants, I gotta shave. You know.
Yeah. I think nowadays you can pretty much run it however you want to, because wrestlers don't all look like bodybuilders anymore.
That's true. They don't. You know. So that's why I'm going, like, that's the goal, is to just lift up, do that. If I stay with this, I'm not going, no promises, I'm going to try my best, but, because this is getting me. I'm going to have to start doing cheat day. Like I told myself, I got to do one cheat day a month. February, I'm lasting. From December, I started this. Rocking January, and sometime in February, I'm going to have a cheat day. I'm losing my mind.
Just be careful, because I'm the kind of person that I'm really bad about. Like, I'm going to do a cheat day, and then it's a cheat month after that. You know, like, I just get so into it? Yeah, like, I just keep going.
I keep dreaming and planning about it, so I'm going to really try to stick to it. One day, it's a day of eating.
The thing that helped me out towards the end and sticking with it was, like, I would just do a cheat meal, like a singular meal.
What keeps me not caving in on my cravings is the fact that I realize is, like, I didn't enjoy every meal I ate. Mm-hmm. So I know if I had a cheap meal and I ate something, I would rage.
Oh, yeah.
So that was the one thing where it's just like, it's making me not have more of appreciation for food and picking out. And that's why I've been keeping this whole mentality and thinking about it. It's just like, well, what do I want? Like, what kind of food? And it's like weird. Like, oh, that's some fat things to do. But I never thought about, like, what kind of food, what kind of meals? Mm-hmm. You know, we don't want, like, I'm going to want a good pizza. I'm not going to want no Domino's. Mm. Right? I'm not going to want some,
don't knock Domino's, bruv.
Huh?
Don't knock Domino's, bruv.
There's so much better pizza.
I know, but that garlic, man.
I see. No, but that's where I'm at. Like, I need top of the line.
Top of the line.
I'm splurging. Like, if I'm sushi, I'm eating like all the expensive sushi rolls, bro. All the, what is this? Dragon flaming? Yeah, that one. $20. I don't care, bro.
I don't care. Send it out.
If anything, this is because I'm eating all meat.
In the gender neutral restroom.
Oh yeah, you think this is gonna happen?
I don't know. I doubt it. It would just be like, I think too many people would be an asshole about it.
I mean, but this is something like we should have never had. It made no sense. We should have just had.
No, that's like prude. Like, it's prudish, and it's from like Christian influence in our lawmaking and society building.
And if you believe in it, and you're like, well, rapists, but it's like, rapists usually tend to rape little boys. So what are you talking about? Your parents should go in with you regardless.
Yeah, if you have a child, you should be going to the bathroom with your kids.
Both genders and sexes are disgusting. If you're
Stop
caring
being
about
lazy,
how it looks,
be a fucking parent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it should have been... Yeah, they shouldn't put gender on restroom. Especially, like, when it's one singular restroom. Mm-hmm. Like, it's dumb.
Yeah.
Here's for just a girl and boy. Both are... Like, if you're worried about nasty, both people are nasty. There's nasty women and there's nasty guys.
Yeah.
Right? Both sides have people that are home training. I can't say who's nastier out of the both sides. Right? If you ever been to any trailer park, you know every man and woman probably nasty. Let's just be real here.
You're right.
All right.
All right, give me some real thought-provoking shit to send us home with.
Thought-provoking things.
Regarding the upcoming year.
This is the year to get educated. Use your Google, your Bing, your G's, whatever, and get educated. This is the time to actually know what power does the Senate, the Congress, these seats, the judges have. This is the time to get more involved. You don't have to waste your whole life, but if you can be enough to be mad and share a meme, you can be enough to understand and tell your friend. This is the time to put your pride aside to learn. Because you're going to have kids, or you're going to have kids around you, and what you say and how you act matters.
Yeah. Because
your responses, even it's little, even it's not big, is going to matter a lot on how you affect. Like, we're all, in America, we're all actually in this together, and we're at each other's throats. And for me being a black man, and having my parents that were like old and was there before integration, always at each other's throats. So this is the time to be educated and to learn respect for the first time. Because respect isn't earned. Respect is a natural gratitude everybody should give each other.
Yes. And that bleeds perfectly into what my closing thought was going to be.
Oh, really?
This year, focus less on what is being told to you in media about who your enemies are supposed to be, liberal, conservative, gay, straight, whatever. Talk to your neighbors. Spend time with people. And you're going to find out that you have a lot more in common with them than you do with anyone working for the government. That's all I want out of people. Like, he was talking about respect, and you do that by experiencing the lives of other people, even if they're different than you. Like, take time, get to know them, and things will be better. Things will be way better that way. Anyways.
Also, Olympics will be canceled in 2021 and delayed again. Hold up my arms to see. Hopefully this arm looks better in 2022. All right.
He's coming for you.
He's coming for you, brother.
Bye.
We want the gold, sucker.